Hey guys, Ben here from NewsBuilder, and in this short video I'm going to walk you through our demo website so you can gain a bit of insight into what you can expect once you jump on board with us. So before we begin going over the content itself, I know you're probably wondering how you actually make money from this. So the main way to make money from this is a CPM based ad network like AdSense. Now, CPM ads are probably going to be how you're going to make the majority of your money when it comes to using and utilizing the NewsBuilder plugin. The reason for this is the ads that you run on your website are going to be highly targeted to your audience, as the content they're consuming, e.g., the news itself, is very, very specific. This allows Google to deliver very precise ads which pay far more than the generic ads that you may see on some websites. To actually achieve this, the content that we're adding is from around 135 major news sources. Now, these are news sources such as ABC, CNN, Fox, NBC, TechCrunch, Google News itself, and a ton more. As I say, there's around 135 major news networks that we have hooked into. Now, what this allows you to do is generate a couple of different kinds of websites. You can either dedicate your website to a very specific niche, e.g., sports, business, gaming, anything like that, just one particular topic. Or you have the option of creating a very general news website that covers a good mixture of content. So to make this even more powerful, we've included a handful of features. One of those features is the ability to translate your posts to over 150 languages. Now, what this does is it allows you to create news websites in countries that you may otherwise not be able to target. Let's say you wanted to build a sports news website, but for Germans. You now have the ability to translate every single article into German so that you can go after that precise demographic. To add on to that, what we've also done is included a couple of options for spinning the news articles. One of those integrations is with Spin Rewriter, and what this does is it allows you to spin your articles into completely unique content, which will give you a huge boost in your SEO rankings. Higher rankings in the search engines means more organic users, which in turn means more profits for you. As I mentioned earlier, as we scroll through our demo website, you'll see we have a whole bunch of categories set up. You can either go for a more general mixed content approach, or you can dedicate your website to a very particular niche. So as you can see, we've set up technology news, general news, business news, and world news. And now all of this content is completely automated. It goes out and searches for breaking news every 5 minutes. It does this 24/7. As a result, your website stays completely up to date with the latest breaking news. This allows you to leverage a ton of organic traffic from search engines as people are going out there and trying to find more information on these breaking news articles. Now, another traffic source you can leverage is Reddit. What we've done is we've included complete access to our flagship software, which allows you to absolutely dominate the news and world news subreddits, gaining thousands and thousands of visitors to your website very, very quickly. So let's go ahead and jump into the backend, and I can show you how simple it is to set up and configure. So we're logged into the backend admin panel of our WordPress website, and you can see on the left hand side there's a little plugin called News Poster. This contains everything that you need to get up and running. So let me show you how easy it is to add a new news source and how quickly content can begin coming into your website. So I'm going to go ahead and click on latest news to post. You can see there is a simple interface here. So we can select from all of these different news sources depending on what sort of news we want to post. So I'm just going to go ahead and select a random one. So let's go to the Huffington Post. We want it to post 10 articles, publish them now. And so I'm going to go ahead and hit save. And you can see it's going out and actually getting the articles right this very second. It's getting the absolute latest news that is posted to the Huffington Post right now. So if we head over to the post section, you'll be able to see the articles that were just posted. Let's go ahead and load that up. And as you can see, there has been around 10 posts that have been added to our website. Currently, they're not categorized as I didn't select one while setting it up. But as I mentioned earlier in the video, you can set up the plugin to pull just sports articles, just technology articles, just business articles, whatever you want, the plugin can do that for you. So let's head over to the general settings so you can get a bit of understanding as to some of the configuration options you have available to you. So let's go ahead over to the news poster plugin and then go to settings. Now you can see there's about 5 different categories of settings here. The first is some of the post options. So what you can do is check for duplicate content. Now basically what this does is it makes sure that the plugin isn't going to post the same article twice. So let's say you had 2 news sources and they shared the same article. It's not going to post that twice onto your website. So let's head over to the post content options. So as you can see, there's a handful of options here. So you've got the ability to not post to non-existent categories, things like replacing keywords, translation services, including the original link back to the source article, and then things like the text spinning and the ability not to spin the article title. So next up, we've got some posting restriction options. Here you've got the ability to set things like the minimum and maximum word counts for both the title and the content itself. You've also got the ability to add banned words. Now basically what this means is if one of these words appears in an article, it will not post that article. Next, we've got some image related options. Now what this does is it allows you to do things like not copying the image to the local directory and also resizing the images if you want them to fit a certain theme. And finally, you've got your Google Translation key. Google Translation is what we use for translating all of the articles should you want to use it. So as you can see, the News Builder plugin is super simple to set up and configure. It literally takes 5 or 10 minutes, and from that point on, it is completely autopilot. This means you can get hordes of users to your website on autopilot and in turn profit from them using things like AdSense or banner ads. So I look forward to seeing you on the inside, and I'll see you in the next video.